I'm going to show you this video here momentarily. It's Crystal Ball, essentially setting Tommy Lahren straight on this bullshit talking point about DEI when it comes to the gentleman who was deported by ICE, who was the head of the Des Moines, Iowa's public school system. I agree with Crystal Ball here on this one. Why is this the hill they're willing to die on when it comes to this guy? Because he's black? What is it?
And I'm assuming that you're against DEI then, just universally, or do you like the DEI concept?
I actually am against. It depends on your definition of DEI. I think Republicans have perverted it to just mean like when black people get jobs. For example, the mayor of Baltimore was called a DEI mayor, even though he was democratically elected just because he happens to be a black man. But, I've opposed things like affirmative action used in college admissions and things of that nature. So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we can both agree that the Department of War should not be using DEI. So we found one area of agreement. Hallelujah. I'm glad that you brought up DEI hires, though, in terms of what we Republicans think of it. What do you think about that Iowa superintendent who's an illegal alien? What do you think about him getting that job? Are you cool with that one too, or you're going to surprise me, maybe?
In terms of his performance on the job, it seems like he did a good job. The community is out protesting his potential deportation because he was getting test scores back up after there was COVID learning loss. And, to me, this is someone who apparently is exactly the type of person we would want in this country. Not just when he was in Des Moines, but he also had a high-level role in St. Louis school systems and Pennsylvania school district. He was considered an outstanding principal in the Washington, D.C. school system. He's been in the country for decades, and he seems exactly like the sort of person that we should reward with citizenship, who's a tremendous benefit to our country and to his community.
The weapons they found, that doesn't concern you at all?
I thought you were a 2A girl.
I am a 2A girl, but illegal aliens doesn't apply to them, babe. They don't get to just walk around willy-nilly.
I don't have a problem with someone having a hunting rifle, personally.
So you don't care if illegal aliens have...
No, I think he should have
firearms?
Citizenship. That's my point, is I don't really understand why you guys think the story is like a good one. And your side,
because Democrats tell us that they're not getting these jobs. You guys tell us they're not.
He's not the stereotype that you're trying to perpetuate about undocumented immigrants. He has been an upstanding community member for decades. He's served school districts. He's been a fantastic educator. He was performing, apparently, according to locals, he was performing quite admirably in this job right here. So, no, I believe that immigrants are a net benefit to society, and I believe someone like him should have been rewarded with citizenship long ago. Clearly he lied in the job application process. Yeah. That's not acceptable, etc.
Does that not bother you at all?
But this is exactly why we need... Well, to me, it's an example of how immigrants benefit our country and why we need a path to citizenship so that people can be brought out of the shadows and can contribute openly in society the way that this man was.
This is not the hill that Republicans want to die on. Not with this guy. Like Crystal said, this guy was in the country for decades. He didn't get an order of deportation until 24. He got the job in Des Moines in 23. He had served admirably in multiple school districts across the country. He was an Olympic athlete. This isn't the guy that you see how Tommy Lahren said, you guys said that immigrants aren't getting these jobs. Superintendent of the Des Moines, Iowa public school system. That's the job that you were saying immigrants are coming in to get from us? Tommy. Just admit you don't like this guy because he's black. It would just cut through all the bullshit. Just get down to brass tacks. You want him gone because he's black. If he was white and from South Africa, you would be demanding protection for him. This is exactly the kind of guy we want to bring here. He's an educator.